Hey, it's Randy. We're on the phone with Aaron from Fagan Associates, and I mean, no one expected everything that came in with 2020. Coming out of this, things will be quite a bit different. I got a feeling, business and all that. How will investing be different for us in 2021, Aaron?
I think that at the end of every year, it's a good time to reflect on your own portfolio, your own portfolio decisions. What the new year will bring, especially with a year that has kind of transformed our economy. We've seen an implementation of just technology into small businesses through, the cloud or how people have communicated during Zoom. So, we kind of look to see not what companies will continue to do good, like the Zooms of the world, but, what companies the restaurants that, could really come out of this, in the next 3 or 4 months and, be pretty fairly valued or be undervalued. So, I think there are some decent ideas for investing as well.
Yeah, a lot of the, like you said, the airlines and the restaurants, the entertainment hotels were hit hard this year. So, they'll probably, you're expecting them to have a good year next year?
We keep on continuing to say this, though, but, we really need the government to kind of step in here and, help out small businesses and help out the struggling industries. I know we've been talking about this $908 billion relief stimulus package for a long time now, and, we heard on the radio, someone say, the government has to do the right thing. But, the right thing would have been getting the stimulus package passed already,
It's a strange time, not only with, everything in 2020, but with the election and the transition and, fingers crossed for next year. I saw that, the article that you sent over, too, they were talking about things like people working from home being an ongoing trend and, exercise equipment like Peloton and those kind of things.
Yeah, and I think you're going to continue to see that. I think companies and especially state and local governments are going to say, hey, maybe we don't need people working here 5 days a week. Maybe we only need them here 3 days a week, and then they can work from home 2 days a week. So I'd much rather invest with really good companies coming out of COVID and pay more attention to, I guess, airlines that have gotten hit so hard and restaurants. Then, we've had a lot of clients call and say, hey, with the Biden presidency, what's that going to bring with the stock market? And, presidents usually don't matter in the stock market. And so I'd kind of caution investors to not look too much into who the president is and look more into, how the economy's doing and what we're going to look like coming COVID.
So should we not be looking for big short-term wins and look long-term instead?
I think that's very well put, Randy. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. You should be a long-term investor. People jumping in and out of the stock market and trading. It might have worked for a lot of people during COVID. With the rise in Zooms and the electric car companies. I don't think that's here to stay, though. I think 97% of the people can't beat the stock market, and I think you're going to start to see that next year. And some of the industries that have done well previously might kind of I guess not do as well as they have been. Okay, so 2021 is going to be another interesting year. Yep, exactly. And especially with the government, with how the government handles the distribution of COVID. As California just shut down all dining, and we just need a plan in place. Because it just seems like all the governments federally, locally, and statewide, kind of are all on different pages, and it'd be nice to see the country get together and actually have some sort of plan in place and measures in place to keep us safe. And that would be good. All right, fingers crossed for 2021. I know you guys are there. If people have questions, where can they reach you at Fagan Associates, Aaron? Yeah, you can go on our website at faganasset.com. You can email us at investment@faganassociates.com. We continue to kind of contact clients, and if you have any questions that you want us to answer now or on our radio show on Sundays, feel free to give us a text message, and we'll answer those questions for you. Sounds good. You've got the radio show on our sister station, WGY. What time is that on the weekend? That's on 10 a.m. on Sundays. Perfect. All right. Well, Aaron, I really appreciate your time today. All right. Yep. Thanks a lot, Randy. Talk to you next week. Yep. Talk to you later. Okay. Bye.